show at my job.
Oh, I'm live, by the way. You can talk, whatever. I like to tell people.
Oh.
So you don't say nothing?
I have a comedy show at my job. My coworker texted me, said, hey, I just woke up, I'm on my way. And I want to tell them, like, on your way to what? The show's on the 22nd.
Aw.
This June 8th.
Well, they should know they're about to support you.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Prepare for people to ask you what color this is.
Okay. It's not black.
Right. They're going to ask you what color it is. And your answer is probably going to be, I don't know.
That's fine.
This is one of those coveted black girl colors. Hey guys, when you get here, drop your location in the chat for me. We are at the end part of this process. Hey guys, when you get here, double tap the screen and drop a 1 for me. And if you're catching the replay, make sure you drop replay later on when you watch this. Time. I gotta fight through it. Pivot work. Baby, if I ain't gonna do nothing, I'm gonna pivot.
So this is how you wanted it to sound?
Not what you called it before?
Potato chip bag.
Yeah. Hey guys, when you get here, double tap the screen and drop a 1 so I know that you guys hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat along with your location. Potato chip bag. That's actually hilarious. It's just so accurate, it's spot on. Hi. Gotta love the color light. I think you're gonna be really shocked. Yeah. Huh?
I saw it. What in black? Dark brown. Never.
That's dark brown.
My hair was.
Yeah, black is rare.
Yeah.
Hi guys, when you get here, drop your location in the chat and drop a 1 if you can hear me okay. Double tap the screen if you would like to see more of my content. What's up, NC in the house, Fayetteville? Guys, when you get here, do me a favor and double tap the screen. The goal is to get to 30 likes. We are currently at 0. Nope. Trying to make sure y'all can see okay. Whoop. Okay, we got 1 like. All right, we starting to get some movement. Do I have another? Hi, Lakeisha. Hi, Jamil. What was it? Jamila? I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry. I be massacring names. My bad. You okay? here since 2 because I had to do her color. And this is where we landed with the color. Double tap the screen if you actually like the color. Double tap the screen if you like the color. Don't do it for pity. Only if you like it. And it isn't even in its full vibrancy yet. So now we're at the blow dry. I did a rough cut on her earlier. And so my next cut after I flat iron her is going to be a precision cut. But we had to get some of the length off because it makes no sense to cut, the color hair you're gonna cut off anyway. When you get here, drop your location in the chat. I see it's like 18 of y'all. Come on, talk to me. Talk back. I really hate him. Oh, such an attention whore. Like, we don't care, bro. Hi, Precious. So the goal is 30 likes. We're currently at 4, so double tap the screen. Savannah, Georgia in the house. And if y'all have any questions, let me know. I can see your questions from where I'm at. I think it's the middle of your head, but behind the face of it, yeah. Sorry, I saw a little bit. Huh? I saw a little color when I was on. I am located in New Orleans. And I am offering virtual consultations for people who do not live here as a way for you to get help with your hair. I'm only taking a limited amount of people a month. So that is an option as well. And that's not an in-person consultation, it's virtual. So I just basically help you with your hair and give you like product suggestions. We talk about what you need and everything. I've actually never been to Fayetteville. If you're just jumping on, drop your location in the chat. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Double tap the screen. The goal is to get to 30 likes. We are currently at 8. It costs you nothing to double tap. It's just a way to show support. It's free 99. Hi. So for y'all just jumping on, we've been at this since 2 o'clock. I did her color, and now I'm blow drying it out to do her press. And then we will be finishing her cut, because I just did a rough cut on her. We're at 9 likes now. Can we hit 30? Oh, we're at 10 now. Of y'all on here, drop your location in the chat and double tap the screen for me. And if y'all have any questions, go ahead and drop those in the chat as well. Connecticut, ooh. Someone said you have beautiful hair.
Well, thanks to you, I do. They must not have been on the before one.
No, they weren't.
Thank you.
Nah, they weren't there.
They're the potato chip.
She keeps saying her hair sounded like potato chips, and I think y'all know what she's talking about. I'm pretty confident y'all do. We've all had those potato chip moments. When you know it's time to cut your hair, and you just don't want to do it.
I'm just trying to hold on.
Double tap the screen for me. We are at 10 likes. We're trying to get to the goal is 30. We're at 10. Shut up. I'm about to say, I know this struggle higher than this. Drop a 1 if you guys can see okay. Okay, cool. Thanks. So now we're gonna get to the silk press portion of this, which also is gonna take me super long. The longest part was her color, because the cut won't take me long either. Color is always the longest part. Let me know if y'all have any questions in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them. You're not used to feeling heat on your neck either. You know what's funny? When I came out of cosmetologist school, I actually did not know how to silk press our hair.
How to do what?
Silk press our hair. I was still struggling with it. What I'm doing right now? This is flat iron.
Okay.
Hey, we got 39 folks on here. Drop your location for me in the chat and double tap the screen so I'll know that you are here. So the goal is 30 likes. It's 39 of y'all on here. All you gotta do is double tap the screen once. That's it. If all y'all double tap the screen once, we'll hit our goal.
Double tap. Double tap.
Hi, Em. So for you guys who are new to my content, as a matter of fact, drop new in the chat if you're new to my content. You've never been here before. Y'all see that? That's why we gotta, one of the reasons we have to cut it. Outside of her mascara and her own hair. You know, that's high on the list of reasons. New, okay, we got some new folks in here. Okay, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. So for you guys who are new, let me introduce myself. My name is Gabrielle Allen, also known as StrawberriCurls on the interwebs. I am a natural hairstylist and colorist based in New Orleans, Louisiana. I specialize in color and natural hair and extensions. I also teach hairstylists how to do our hair, basically. The dumbed down version. I teach our stylists how to do our hair. I have virtual classes for consumers as well as virtual classes for hairstylists. And I am offering virtual consultations for any consumers who can't get to my chair but need help with your hair. I am offering virtual consultations for your convenience. So if you would like one, see, the thing about I don't like about YouTube is there's no inbox, right? So if y'all comment, it won't show me after this live is over. So even if y'all want a virtual consultation, it won't show me the comments afterwards. So if y'all, if you do want one, just go comment virtual on the first video you see, and I'll send you the links through there. Why doesn't YouTube let people DM you? That's crazy they don't have that feature after all this time. Let me know in the chat, when was the last time you got your hair cut? Kentucky. I'm not talking about a trim, I'm talking about a haircut. Because a trim and a haircut is not the same thing. Minnesota. It's always fascinating to me where people be at in the world.
You got Minnesota, Connecticut, North Carolina.
One time I had somebody on here from Uganda. That was cool. The internet definitely has its pros. And let me know in the chat if y'all have any questions. I'm happy to answer them while I'm here. I just moved here. You just moved to Kentucky? So you don't have a regular stylist? Last cut was 3 years ago. Baby, it is time for another one. So since you guys are just jumping on, I've been doing her hair since 2 p.m. We did a color. Yes, it took that long. And now we are on the styling portion of it. And this is where we landed with the color, so. Thank you. So it's 6:32 here, so we've been at this since 2 p.m. Yes, color transformations take that long. Sometimes longer. My longest transformation was like 12 hours. $2009 last time I had a cut. I know West Bank. I am in Harvey. Nope, wrong. I'm still learning YouTube, y'all, so bear with me. I'm trying to. So if you want to book a consultation, just go comment on any video you see on my page, because obviously YouTube doesn't have a DM box. But I'm also on Instagram too. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Honestly, that's different for a man to be complimenting the color, so that's fun. I appreciate the compliment, though. And if you can't, window shopping is my therapy. If If you don't do a comment, like I said, look on Instagram, DM me on Instagram. My name is the same on there as it is on here. Strawberry, please don't do, because you're going to make Strawberry Curls with an I, not a Y. You just feel the steam, that's all.
Yeah.
She's also not used to having heat on her hair too, guys. So quick tip, if you don't blow dry your hair often, I recommend blow drying your hair at least once a month. It will help manage those single strand knots on the ends of your hair because our hair doesn't bounce back in a straight line. It zigzags all over the place and then bounces back. So if you, do you have your email address? My email address should be on there. Can you write a note in your phone real quick with my email address so I can put it up? I'm about to do you one better. We're about to write a note on her phone so you can screenshot the email address. L-I-Z-Z-O. L-I-L-I-Z-Z-I-A at strawberrycurls.com.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
That's right. Wait. I don't know why I did the dash.
Why did I do the dash? I mean,
I don't know.
Take out the dash.
Don't put the dash, guys. So once you screenshotted it, drop screenshot. So it's .com. It's not dash.com. I don't know why it's doing that. Once you screenshot, drop screenshot in the chat so I know y'all got it. Go ahead and screenshot that for me. And y'all can email me on there. Even if you want a virtual consultation and you're not looking for an in-person one, that's for in-person and virtual. Screenshot, screenshot. All right, cool. Thank you. YouTube needs to update their DMs and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that you said.
Yeah, I only realized it recently because I've been spending more time on YouTube. Oh, but yeah, like I was saying, if you blow dry your hair at least once a month, it will help with single strand knots on your ends. So we're at 17 likes. Can we get to 30? Double tap the screen if you found that tip helpful. And also, guys, if any of you guys are interested in color, please note that when you get a color done, you can't get like this super hard silk press because it takes 3 days for toner to actually settle into your hair. So your press ain't gonna be like super silky and super hard. There are parameters. If you're just jumping on, drop your location in the chat and let me know if you are new to my content. And make sure y'all hit subscribe. So y'all see that? We gotta cut that. That's gonna get cut off. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, let me know and feel free to ask me in the comments. I will answer as best as I can. And if you're somebody catching the replay later on, make sure you drop keyword replay in the chat. So we're just gonna press it and curl it. I still have to cut it. It's more to cut off. So we're gonna get some curls in this bad boy when we are done. Drop a 1 if y'all can still see okay. Cool. So FYI, I'm not one of those. I try to get as close as possible to the edges, but I'm not one of those fried dye and laid to the side edges hairstylists. And on top of that, I believe in having texture even in silk presses because that's just the natural part of our hair. That's just how our hair naturally is. I'm not one of them fried dye and laid to the side. And also, my clients are grown women, so they're gonna be looking for adult bangs either. They're actually really comfortable with their edges as is. While I am detailed in my work, I do like to preserve some texture in the hair even on a silk press. But again, I don't have the type of clients that believe everything should be fried, dyed, and laid to the side. They're adults, so. We're at 19 likes, guys. Can we get to 30? But only if you're enjoying the content. I don't understand all of the baby edge stuff. That ain't baby edges, that's adult bangs, man. We used to have baby, and here I go sounding 50. We used to have baby bangs. That is not baby bangs they have. I was appalled when I found out they was cutting hair out to make them smooth. I'm like, that's why they so big. Ain't starting. We've reached that point. We've hit that point of ridiculousness. You almost feel like you're being punked.
Yeah.
Like, is this a joke? Y'all serious?
Mm-hmm. You ever want to walk up to them and just cut it?
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why women are balding at an earlier age. Because they be killing the edges. My God, them edges be screaming for help.
And then what do? Take it out and do it again.
Right. There is a reason that that's not a good idea. There is a reason that lace wigs are only supposed to be used for television and actors and entertainers. I literally rue the day they found out that Beyonce was wearing a wig. That's when all of this started. Yeah. You know, some information people just don't need to have. I rue that day. If y'all have any questions, let me know in the chat. Like I said, I'm happy to answer them while you have me here. Yeah, those headlines be crazy at 22. See, back in my day, when I was there, when I was a teenager, you know, you wore fake hair. They read the sleeves off you, man. A wig was unheard of at 15. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, in this city, girl, you had never got away with that at that age. They'd have called you out, man, what? They'd have made all kind of dark jokes about it. That would have never rolled. Okay, guys, we're at 20 likes. Can we get to 30? Wigs really are for grown people. But whatever. It's another trend that's going to die eventually. And I can't wait for that day, man. Ooh, I can't wait for that day. Welcome everybody who just joined in. If you could do me a favor and drop your location in the chat for me. Let me know if you are new to my content. And double tap the screen for me. It's like y'all can do what y'all want with y'all hair. In the grand scheme of things, I actually don't care. But
they ain't took the wig off long enough to see how it makes their hair look though.
Yeah, they just keep putting the wigs back on.
Just keep putting it back on. You have to wear a no wig either or something.
That ain't happening. It's too easy not to do nothing. Let me know in the chat, how long does it generally take for you to detangle your hair? If it's over an hour, you need a haircut. Well, you're getting your hair cut today, so you're no longer going to have that issue. Drop a one if y'all still here. Y'all done got mighty quiet. I need a haircut, yeah. If you haven't gotten your hair cut in over a year, you need a haircut. I want the obsession with length to die. Nothing wrong with having long hair, but it's more important to have healthy hair. Lean your head towards me. We believe in growing your hair out the healthy way around here. Not just having length for the sake of length. Because there's still this weird stigma that black people can't grow hair. No matter how much evidence is presented to prove the contrary. Give me some likes if you guys like the hair color. I spent a significant amount of time on it. Even had to pivot. I'm glad you recognize you need a haircut. So I have some real taboo advice for you. If you don't know any black stylists where you are, Go to a black stylist and get your hair silk pressed. Go to a white stylist. You know what? Let me backtrack. If you don't know any black stylists who are good at hair cutting in your area, go to a black stylist and get your hair silk pressed, and then go to a white stylist to get it cut. Because 9 out of 10, the white stylist won't know how to silk press your hair, and 9 out of 10, the black stylist won't know how to cut it. I hate I have to say that, but
My aunt used to do that.
your aunt was on or something. My girl was ahead of her time.
Yeah, it was in the 90s. And I was like, why are you going to Supercuts to get it cut? And then her friend would press it. Yeah, her hair would be cut too.
Yup.
Mm-hmm. I could tell when she got it cut by the other people.
It's a clear difference.
Yeah, I don't think that's really. Cause
they be into cuts and colors like we into braids. I learned how to color from other ethnicities. Slide by this way if you can. There you go. It said the color looks good against your skin.
Yay, that's something. Looks nice. I think the only color I've ever had was red. Right.
Yeah, that's the black girl's blonde.
You know, that's our girl with the red. I want no other color.
I always predict what people gonna come in here and ask for, and it's either in the copper family or it's blonde. Can we get to 30 likes, y'all? We at 20 right now. Just double tap the screen for me. And if you're new, drop new in the chat for me so I will know. I like to identify you guys. Okay, 26 likes. Come on. We almost there, child. New, hi, Terry. Wait, is it Terry? Terrell, I'm sorry. Y'all really coming with some black names, boy, today.
Darnell, Terrell.
We had somebody on earlier named Darnell. So that's funny. Hi, Clara. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're learning something here. How'd you guys find me real quick? Was it shorts? I do like to know that bit of information. Was it shorts or was it this live? Oh, the live came up while you were scrolling? Okay, cool. It's a real chill Sunday, man. 26 like. Can we hit our 30 goal before this ends, guys? Just trying to get to 30 likes. Just double tap the screen. We can do it. I know you can do it. It's a way to show your support, and it's free 99. It costs you nothing. Hi, Linda. So as I said before, one, I believe our hair has texture in it already, so I don't do super hard silk presses, but even if I was to turn the heat up, I can't because she just got a color. And when you get color, the toner has 3 days, the toner takes 3 days to really set in the hair. And if I put the heat all the way up, it'll burn the toner out. Thanks, Linda. I'm in New Orleans. Hey, did you say that? No. I'm in New Orleans, but I do offer virtual consultations to help folks out with their hair wherever they are. If you're interested in getting one, I'm going to put up my email address, and you guys can screenshot it and shoot me an email. Since YouTube doesn't have DMs, just that kind of. Yeah. Screenshot, and when you screenshot it, drop screenshot in the chat so I'll know you screenshotted it. I'm gonna count down from 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Have a good one. All right. Okay.
Feels like a natural hair color.
Huh?
It feels like this could have been my natural hair color. Like.
It actually does look like that, considering I had to pivot. So this is where we at, guys, with her press. Before the cut, before I finish her cut, I did a rough cut earlier to get rid of some of the hair. What you mean?
Her hair is red.
Oh. Oh, she a redhead? You got you a redhead child? I mean, genders are black people. That's how I feel.
That's her.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She ginger and she a black person?
Yeah.
The jackpot. Double tap the screen if you guys are ready for a haircut. Come on, give me some love. Make some noise. Double tap that screen. And for my black people that's about to have a conniption, I promise you it's okay.
Oh my God.
I promise y'all it's okay.
So the trim I did, that wasn't.
Wait, was it?
I'm talking about the trim that I did. That wasn't enough.
No,
When I cut it with the kitchen scissors.
that's crazy work.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go in on you about that.
Okay.
I'm really not. You sound like a mother. We're not even gonna get into that. So she was getting a haircut anyway, but do y'all see how uneven it is right here? We was gonna cut it anyway, but. So you know how y'all be like in that flowy hair, the movement and all that stuff, the body and all that stuff? This is how you get it. A lot of times y'all hair don't move because you refuse to cut it. And that's not just for silk presses. That's for textured hairstyles too. Just FYI. So we got my guideline right there. But she has a lot of dead weight anyway. Double tap the screen if you're enjoying the haircut so far. Cause see, although y'all don't be wanting to cut y'all own hair, I know y'all live to watch somebody else cut theirs. The irony, right? Mm-hmm. They be like, no, I won't do it. But let you start cutting it. Ooh, I'm tuned in.
I don't even watch them like, yeah, she need a cut. Like, no, you need a cut.
That's hilarious. She said she needed a cut. You too? So because I like heavy weight lines, I employ all of my tools. And when I say weight lines, I mean the bottom of the hair where it is. I like it to be crisp. So this also serves as two things. It gives the hair texture at the ends to allow for more movement as well. So when y'all see me using the tip of my shears, that's why. So now that we are higher up, here is where I am going to make a few layers. It's not gonna be anything drastic, but texture. Some of us still believe in layers. I mean, because why not? If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. See that? I see that? They gotta go. And when I curl it, I'm at 29 likes. We ain't at 30 yet. We almost at 30. I need one more like. But thanks for the early congratulations. I appreciate it. See that? You only get that movement if you cut it. It's the only way you're gonna get it, baby. But it grows, so contrary to popular belief, lint retention starts at the ends of your hair, not the roots. Oh, we hit 31 likes. Come on now. Good, thank y'all. Lint retention starts at the ends of the hair, not the roots. So, if you want to, retain more length, then guess what you gotta do? get them ends cut, baby. Thanks, Natalie. And when you cut it, it's just gonna grow back better. Honestly. Holding on to it, it actually travels up the hair strand and causes more damage.
What?
Yeah, that's how that works.
All right.
But don't worry, you don't have an issue no more.
Okay. All this time.
Yeah. So you ever seen somebody hair that's just like paper thin and look paper thin? That's why they let it go up the hair strands instead of just getting it cut. That's also why it's important. It destroys your good hair.
So how often should you get your hair trimmed?
It depends on, so she asked me how often should you get your hair trimmed. It depends on your level of activity. Meaning like, so believe it or not, when you do more wash and goes, you're actually gonna need more trims. Like puffs, you're gonna need more trims. Heat, you're gonna need more trims. And when I say heat, I really mean the flat iron. I'm not talking about a blow dryer. If you like were strictly just leaving your hair in protective styles, you probably just need to protective styles with consistent care. I gotta throw that caveat in now. With consistent care, you could probably just do every quarter, get trims, but the frequency is going to increase the more that you manipulate your hair. And one of the reasons that I say for you to blow dry your hair more often is so you can catch it before it gets too, so you can see it. You can't see that in a texture state. Your eye's not trained to see that. My sister-in-law gave me a trim yesterday. I think the last trim into my hair feels amazing. It looks a lot fuller now. Yes. Oh, girl, look at you. You go, Glen Coco. I don't know if you got the reference. Mean Girls. So like I said, I like my weight line to be full in the back. No, keep your head steady. So I'm gonna go back in. I say the dumbest comment I get from people is like, oh my gosh, she's cutting hair with clippers. What I'm supposed to be using, a fork? Clippers are literally made to cut hair. Haircuts are very relaxing too. I almost wish I needed one every month.
For some reason, it does feel relaxing.
It's freeing to get rid of the dead weight. That's what it is. It's a psychological situation. Damn, I've been on here for an hour. Don't feel like it. I'm talking about
blow drying and everything.
Oh, okay. You're right. Let me know in the comments if y'all have any question, and if y'all are enjoying the video, make sure you hit that good old subscribe button.
Did y'all share 30 likes?
I did. So the front of her hair already has like a shape to it, so I'm just kind of gonna go with it. Still gonna obviously get my cut in, but I'm just gonna go with what her hair is already kind of doing at the front. I leave a little bit more room up front, especially face framing. Did anybody just jump on the live? Are you guys new? Have you been around for a while? Let me know. So I'm also a flat iron but curling iron girl too. So I believe in using them both. I rue the day we stopped using curling irons, cause what? Why did we ever stop that? Who said do that? I still use it. I don't care what nobody else doing. Plus out my. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna use curling iron. Let me know in the chat if y'all have any questions. Girl, it's the movement for me.
What?
It's the moving for me. No, I'm talking about your hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not how it was cut.
Huh?
So that's not how it was cut.
Just doing anything.
You don't even, with the kitchen scissors, brother.
That's crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what y'all be doing.
I was like, I got a trim. Like,
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious. Said I got it true. No, how about no? So after I'm done with her cut, we are going to do her finishing touches. And again, I've been at this since 2 p.m. people. That's why I be trying to tell you, them transformations take way longer than y'all think they do. Way longer. Going to bring this forward. Put it up right here. So as I said before, we are going with the shape of what the front of her head already looked like. Let me know if y'all have any questions in the comments. Drop a one if y'all still hear me. Y'all done got mighty quiet on me. Oh my God, it just looks so much better.
They're watching how much you're doing.
And now I'm just refining. I lost my word for a second. You have a breakage right here. It's like, it might be from the kid, honestly.
From the baby?
Mm-hmm. A lot of mothers end up with postpartum shedding.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the kids specifically take the edges.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's the edges, but they just take them. Little humans, they're adorable, but Lord knows, they're like parasites when y'all pregnant with them.
Yeah, some moms lose their teeth.
Yeah, I heard that. That was wild.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
No wonder women be like, you know, going off when kids act stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I brought you in this world, I could take you out.
Toothless and hairless, and you just won't even sit down.
Toothless and hairless. That's a lot. Oh. That is. They daddy pissing you off, they pissing you off. It's a lot happening. So this is the prep before I curl her. If you guys are wondering what's going on. Where you part at? Where's your part usually?
It's usually over here. I don't know, what are you playing?
I mean, I still want you to kind of recognize yourself. That's why I asked what's your part preference. Do you want to do it on the side or you want to do it on the side usually?
No, this is
That's okay. But sometimes when you wear your part somewhere where you don't usually wear it at, when you see yourself, you can't figure out what it is that's different.
I don't recognize myself that well.
Okay, that's fair. If you're just jumping on, drop your location in the chat. If you're new to my content, let me know. We are wrapping this up. We are at the end game. So because I believe in efficiency, I put everything that I'm gonna be using in her head for this in her head before I started. Double tap the screen if you've enjoyed this live so far. Okay. Losing my hand placement. Yeah, Clara, I actually think that is what it is. And what you'll notice is, even though I didn't do like a super heavy silk, even though I didn't do like a super heavy press with the flat iron, it still has smoothness to it. It's still sleek. It just has a little bit of texture to it. Let me know, okay, if y'all soaking up game. Let me know in the chat. What's one thing y'all learned from this live so far? I'm curious. Quick tip, y'all, if y'all want y'all curls to last longer with flat irons or curling irons, it doesn't matter which one, make sure you let the curls cool. Y'all notice I haven't touched these, right? Let them cool so it'll lock the curls in place. If you don't let them cool and you start combing them out, they won't last as long. Don't say I never gave y'all nothing. Drop a 1 if that tip was helpful. And here's another tip. You saw how y'all, you know how y'all saw me like prepping our hair before, oops, sorry. Y'all saw I was prepping our hair before these curls. That was a steam. If you have holding spray, before you curl your hair, spray your hair down in holding spray and brush it through and then curl it. Your curls will last longer. See, y'all thought holding spray was for white people. It's for all of us. I know that's what you thought. So if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I have a lot of useful content on my page, and I might start my free consumer classes back up soon. You know, but you gotta be around and subscribe to know.
What do you mean by texture of the hair when you say texture?
Wait, what you say?
When you're talking about when you're cutting it,
Mm-hmm.
you say you can see the more texture. What do you mean in comparison to hair?
I could see the more texture.
You were just saying that the texture is showing up more when you cut it, I think you said. What do you mean?
Oh, I think you meant when I was talking about the ends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that allows your hair to move instead of having like that blunt. You ever saw somebody with like a blunt, like super blunt ends, and it's just heavy and thick and weighty?
Okay.
Yeah, like notching the ends, that's what it's called. Notching the ends gives it texture, which gives it movement.
Okay.
She said, this is so satisfying. That is hilarious. Is that what it is? It's just satisfying to watch? But you know what is satisfying for me? It's weird. And I think only hairstylists understand this. When you color somebody's hair and you watch the curling iron or the flat iron rotate on the hair, so satisfying. So we're gonna let those cool off. I'm not gonna comb anything out yet. I'll let those cool off. We're gonna move to this side of the head. You know what? We're gonna move to this side first. We're gonna knock this side out first. Put a not curling is actually my least favorite thing to do.
What, curling?
Mm-hmm.
You like to cut more?
I like cutting and coloring more than anything.
Mm.
I taught at this school in not school, I'm sorry, this salon in New York where they had cutters, they had colorists, and they had stylists. And whatever you did is what you did. There was no crossing of the worlds.
Oh, wow.
And can you guess what race they were? It wasn't us. But you get better at your craft when you do that. When you do that like that. And then on top of that, you ain't working as hard.
Oh, so wait, so the person that colored didn't cut you?
Right. And the person that cut you didn't style you.
You know what?
She said white.
Makes sense.
I didn't even know y'all heard me. Wait, what you said?
It makes sense to focus on it, so you.
It does.
And like you said, it's less
Taxing.
Yeah.
I talked to some stylists that they had been there for 46 years.
And they just cut.
Yeah. Had a 401k there with them people and everything. I was like, bro, I'm in the wrong city. I'm on the wrong side of the industry. Yeah, they definitely were cutters because I remember them asking me about color.
And why we don't do that?
Girl, don't even get me started on that dynamic. Don't even get me started on that dynamic.
Because it makes sense, like,
yes, we have to do it all.
I'm gonna cut you, she's gonna style you. Step over there. You're like,
right.
Okay, cool.
It does apply to everything we do. You're absolutely right. Everything we do in any industry. We'd be a complete jack of all trades. It's crazy. It goes back to my point earlier.
Yeah.
Rest is revolutionary for us.
Yeah.
Ease is revolutionary for us.
That's a shame.
I know, right? It's annoying. Not for nothing, it is annoying. Yeah, you're absolutely right. She said we get paid less and not enough in leadership roles. When you really start to see it, ooh, it starts to make you mad. You're like, I'm in here breaking my back. And y'all doing what?
And that way it has a flow to it too.
It does.
Yeah.
Man, if all I had to do was cut all day.
Then you just.
Yeah. You're right. All I had to do was cut all day, color all day, pick one. I mean.
And you get done with that and then somebody else does it.
Yep. When I had my assistant, that's actually the flow we did. Like, I taught her how to silk press.
Oh, okay, so you just.
I would do the color and the cut and she would finish. And that was before I ever taught at that school.
Oh, okay, so you already.
Yeah, I didn't even know people was doing it. Thank you. They said they love your color.
Thank you.
Thank you, LaShonda, Dave. Make sure y'all hit subscribe and make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all want to see me come on here more often and make more content. And believe it or not, this color was a pivot. Like, I had something else. We was going to do something else, but then she's not used to getting her hair colored, so it started burning her scalp. And that doesn't happen every, matter of fact, it doesn't happen often at all. Like, she's like the first person, honestly, that I ever had to, like, wash out. But we ended up pivoting to this color instead. Tamara, I do teach hairstylist color, by the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just started recently getting back on here, LaShonda. Like way more often. Because before I was on Instagram way more. But YouTube been showing me a lot of love. Y'all been coming through for you, girl. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet of you. We are almost to the end, folks. Thank you. This is probably the longest live I've ever done on here.
Ooh. So you stayed, didn't you?
Hour and 30 minutes. Let me hear that from you. Yeah, we've been at this since 2 p.m. That's when we started. Oh, this your first live? Well, I'm glad to be the first live you decided to watch. I'm honored. Lean your head towards me. Where are you based at, Tamara? Thank you, Dave. Philly. Oh, okay, cool. How long you been a hairstylist? Oh, you just love hair? That's real. I can say I feel the same way. All right. Oh, thank you, Dave. You have a good one. So also pay attention, guys. This next part, if your hair is not cut, it won't be able to do this. If your hair is not cut right, it won't be able to move like that. Ooh. Got it. See that? It won't be able to do that if it's not cut.
I can shake it.
Yeah, shake.
Ooh.
All right, y'all. Thank you for the love. Thank you for tuning in. You can always, yeah, it's moving, right?
It feels amazing, like for real. Whew, I love it.
Y'all see them layers, bro? Like their hand. Right there. Y'all see that? You don't get that without the cut. You don't get that without the cut, baby.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
All right, guys. Talk to you guys later. Make sure you subscribe. And follow me on IG. It's the same on IG as it is on YouTube. Strawberry Curls with the I, not a Y. And when you get to Instagram, make sure you like 5 of my photos, so it'll tell Instagram you want to see my stuff. So, y'all have a good night.